everybody, and welcome back to our channel. I asked you guys over on Instagram to let me know what videos you guys wanted to see because I was slumped and I didn't really know what you guys wanted to see. I love making vlogs. I'll continue to always make vlogs, so don't worry about that. But one of you guys, well, yeah, I guess, said I should do a favorites video, and I'm going to be calling it things I've been loving for the first half of the year because I did one of these over on my Instagram with my January favorites, and obviously it is May, and obviously my favorites have changed, stuff has changed, and I really wanted to show you and let you know what I've been loving. But yes, don't forget to subscribe, click that notification bell, like this video if you enjoy it. And with that being said, let's get on with the video. So I wrote everything down on Notion, which I guess that is the perfect place to start. I'm going to be talking about the apps I've been loving recently. I know this is not a regular I've been loving, these are just things I've been loving. And apps, I use apps and I showcase different apps in my videos all the time. Notion, I'm going to do a full video on how I use Notion and how I think it is, and think it is the ultimate productivity and organization app. But essentially, I love Notion. I use it to organize everything from my weekly agenda, brain dump, journaling, reading list, watching list, personal YouTube, so content calendar, video planning. I keep my description box, so I just copy and paste it and refill in what I need to fill in, the music and all that sort of stuff. Notion is your one-stop shop for organization. I feel like I'm doing a campaign, but I'm not, because this would be my ultimate sponsor. A lot of you guys probably went to high school with me and know that I am a very organized person. I took an Enneagram test during the week, and I am in fact type 1, which is the reformer, which basically means I'm a clean freak and I like to do this, which I didn't need reminding of because I know that. But anyway, Notion helps me organize everything. I still use a bullet journal, but if I was to go digital planning, I don't think it'd be all that bad because I love Notion. But anyway, that is one app that I always love. I just love how customizable it is. Anyway, this is not a campaign for Notion. For the rest of the apps, you've probably all heard of CoStar, but I love CoStar. It just sends you a little quote in the morning. It's like a horoscope app, but a really cool horoscope app. I'm not fully into horoscope. I'm a Gemini. I know that. I'm in that horoscope anyway. But yeah, I just like CoStar. I just think it's very down with your intuition. It's got everything there. You can check it if you want, you can check it if you don't. You still get a little quote. I think they call it your day at a glance, and they just send some of them random, some of them are like cool, some of them are interesting, sometimes I'm like, you just called me out on that. But then another app I've been loving is Now, ever since quarantine, my family and I have been playing pretty much every single night. It has stopped now since everybody's gone back to school and work, but anyway, we were playing like every single night, and we were playing for points. We were playing properly. Anyway, my mum the other day was like, I'm playing online. I'm like, oh my god, I didn't know you could do that. So I downloaded on my phone. Asked my sister, I've kind of become obsessed. It's fine, it's okay. But this is just something I've been loving. I'm not saying you have to go download but if you like playing it's a fun time. You're online. Another app, and this is just me being a little quirky person, I watch ample amount of TV shows. Too many. And if you want to see a TV show recommendations video, because that would ultimately be my favorite video to film, I 110%. It'll be characterized, it'll be everything. There'll be categories, is what I'm saying. Anyway, I will probably make that video, but the app that allows me to control and organize everything and see what shows I'm watching, because I do watch that many, is TV Time, and I recommended it to a friend and he loves it. Actually, Nathan, I recommended it to Nathan and he loves it. So I would definitely recommend it to you. Also, all the icons will be somewhere on the screen. Anyway, TV Time. It's a fun time. Didn't mean to make that, but anyway, TV Time. It is a great app and I 110% recommend it. We're gonna move on to home. We'll do home. So I don't have it with me, but I'll insert a picture here, and it was in my reset routine. Actually, no, it wasn't. Anyway, I'll insert a picture here. It is my favorite Starbucks iced cup. It's actually my sister's, but I stole it from her and she doesn't use it anyway. So I make my coffee, my iced chai in that. The second thing I've been loving is this bad boy. Now, ever since I probably developed my reset routine, I loved putting candles on. I didn't show it in the video because that was not on the list to film. It should have been, but anyway, I like this candle. It is the True Home Australia No. 6 Island Coconut and Lime candle. Oh my god, I've burnt this so badly. There's basically none left. Anyway, been burning this every single day, and it's a very nice candle. It's Australian, so I don't know if you can get it. but it's coconut and lime, and I love coconut and lime. Another thing I've been loving, and I'm not drinking it, but I wish I was, it's black tea with lemon and honey. I've made it in my vlogs all the time, but it's just it just is very nostalgic if you have a sore throat. And I make it in this mug. I just really like this mug because it was from when I went to London, and I want to collect them whenever I go places where Starbucks exists and I can buy that particular. Another thing I've been loving is my oatmeal. I love making oatmeal, and we went to Costco on Monday. I was gonna vlog it, but I didn't. Anyway, it was chaotic. And I bought like a 60 box of porridge. We call it porridge in Australia, but in America you call it oatmeal. I like calling it oatmeal. Porridge is a bit of a weird word to say, but I bought a 60 sachet of Uncle Toby's porridge. It's good. My favorite is the creamy honey, but in this box you had to get it with the brown sugar and cinnamon, the brown sugar one and the cinnamon one, but nonetheless they are very nice. And last thing I've been also loving is my peanut butter banana and cinnamon toast. And now I've also made this. I made this in my reset routine video, and I love it, and I crave it all the time now. It is very good, very yummy, very delicious. Now Suri always thinks I'm setting it off, but I promise I'm not. Another thing, you've also always seen this in my videos, and I just love to showcase it, and that is my computer with my stickers. If you know me from high school, a lot of you probably do, I used to have stickers on my computer all the time, and then I didn't. And so I was like, I really want to buy more stickers, so I did. And this was the product of it. I also bought a pink case because I really wanted a pink case for my computer, just matte, and it's very nice, and also it means the stickers don't damage my computer. But if you didn't know, I'm also obsessed with butterflies in the next product. Anyway, I walk through my stickers. Self-love. I said I'm a Gemini, obviously. NCIS, Bang and Show. I used to have a Criminal Minds one, but I don't have that anymore. It's Beautiful Days to Save Lives. R.I.P. Derek Shepherd. Iced coffee is my lover because it literally is a coffee cup. Because, yep. Team Robbins. My 3 favourite characters on Grey's Anatomy are Arizona Robbins, Amelia Shepherd, Joe Wilson. Don't fight me on it because they're my favourite characters. It's my opinion. They're my 3 favourite characters, and I would do anything to save their lives. And Alex Karev. His character development, Shonda did well on that part. Shonda did well on his character development. Anyway, I'm Team Robbins. Also, I watched Legacies, The Vampire Diaries, the originals. So Josie, Saltzman, Defense Squad. I just feel like this video is very I'm just speaking my truth. Anyway, also, this is a Grey's Anatomy sticker. It's got 2 of my favourite characters, and Maggie and April. But anyway, love her too. And Arizona Robbins. I would do anything for Arizona, and I'm so sad she left. And New York, because I just think it's cute, and if you've seen them, it's kind of a take on the Brandy Melville, and then just flowers and positive energy, and more, and make it happen. But yeah, this is my laptop case. I will link the case if I can find it down below. I think it was only $18. And I will also link where I get all my stickers from on Redbubble. But anyway, this is the tried and true computer that took me through year 12. But anyway, yes, that is my computer. We are going to move on time. This has also been featured in all of my videos, but it's my butterfly hoodie in it. I love it. It's so comfy. It's this material, so it's that fluffy material, a really soft material, and it's oversized, it's comfy, it's cute, it's aesthetic. It's a vibe, and I love it. And the hood, I've always wanted a white hoodie, and well, I achieved that, didn't I? The other thing I've been loving, I made this, you always see me make my desktop wallpapers for my computer, but the other day I made this one for my phone. I really hope that's not showing, but anyway, I'll put it on the screen here, and this is what it looks like, and I love it. Got a photo of me and my sister. I also made it my Apple Watch background, and I edited my Apple Watch thing, so it's got the time, the date, and the weather, because that's what I check the most. If you want a tutorial on how to make them, I can probably do that in an upcoming vlog. Anyway. YouTubers. Since quarantine has begun, I've watched a lot of YouTubers, which also means I've discovered a lot of YouTubers. And the 3 YouTubers that I love and have really been enjoying watching all of their content, and will save their content until a later date. Does anybody else do that? They see a really nice video and you're like, I don't really want to watch it now. I have to watch it when the time's right, because that's me. You've heard me talk about it, heard before, but I love the Bliss Bean. Again, everything I mentioned. So if we have shifted positions, that's because I just had to fix the camera, because editing this video and it gets a bit jumpy at this point. So I'm going to insert this clip here because my brain wasn't working and I didn't go back and review where that clip finished. I just continued where I was. So I'm going to The two YouTubers were Naina Florence and Renee Amberg, and they're really good channels, and like they just make really aesthetically pleasing vlogs. And I also don't even know where, I think we were halfway through the music. So Jeremy Zucker, Maisie Peters and Oh Wonder, they're like the three artists I've been loving currently. Just really wanted to jump in here and just clarify some stuff, why it just started chopping and cutting everything and it looks weird. But I hope you're enjoying this video so far. Editing Grace, first time I've had to do this. Editing Grace, come in. But here we are. But anyway, I was talking about Rwanda, and I said the songs, like the Ocean Size, will probably grow on me. But I love all the other songs. There's only 3 other songs on the album that they're like slowly releasing, and I love it. It's really good. And the next person I'm going to talk about is Jeremy Zucker. I've talked about him before, but basically his music I have always loved. I've loved since he came out with the song I Don't Know Love, like IDK Love. That's a very good song. I love all of his songs, like Talk Is Overrated. He did that with Black Bear, and that is my favorite cover, like my favorite like duo. Like that's a really good song. He's done a lot of music with Kelsey Cutler, if you know her. You Were Good to Me, but Love Is Dying is amazing, and I've already talked about my favorite songs, but Awkward, good for her, and Lake House. Another person I've been loving is Maisie Peters. She came out with the song Daydreams, and it is amazing, and I love it, and it's beautiful. Release monthly playlists, so if you want to check them out, I would definitely recommend. But as I was saying, I have a May playlist where I add the songs that I'm listening to for. And two more things. Quiet Evenings playlist, I've been shuffling that when I am doing my reset routine, and then the Call Me Candid podcast, I've been trying to catch up on their episodes. And TV shows, as I said, I'm an avid TV show buff, and my 5 shows that I've been watching for 2020, obviously Grey's Anatomy. I watched 6 seasons in the past 2 months, but it's very good and I love it, and it's amazing. I'm on season 12. Actually, I'm nearly finished season 12, and I'm kind of sad because Stan only has up until season 13, and if you watch Grey's Anatomy, it goes up until season 16. Yeah, I'm filming a video. Okay, cool. So Grey's Anatomy, love it, on season 12. Stan only has 13 seasons. If you know, it goes up to season 16. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Actually, I think 7 Plus has it. Anyway, I'll figure that out. I don't need to have that conversation with you. If 1, you have TikTok, and 2, you have Netflix, pretty sure you would have all seen by now Outer Banks. Now, I watched that in one sitting, and I fell in love with that show. Everybody's watching it now. I watched that show in one sitting on the 15th of April when it came out. I've loved that show. I recommended that show to everybody. I recommend it to you guys. But I watched that show on day 1, but I watched Outer Banks, and I've watched it 2 times since. Another show, and it's not, no one really talks about it and no one really knows about it, but Nurses. It's a show obviously about nurses, and when I was choosing to do nursing, I really wanted to watch this show. But anyway, I recommend it. It's got Polly in it from Riverdale, if you know who. It's got Polly in it from Riverdale, if you know her. Anyway, Nurses. It's a Canadian show, but anyway you can find it, I would definitely recommend watching that. Also, another good medical show is The Resident. It's got Logan in it from Gilmore Girls, and Emily from Revenge. Her character name is her name in the show. She's 2 names in the show. Anyway, The Resident, also a good show. Definitely recommend that one as well. The Bold Type, that is an amazing show. Do I need to say more? New York, Friendship, Love, beautiful. Manifest. Now, if you watch my vlogs, you would know I started this show and I literally watched it in a week. 2 seasons in a week. It's so good. The storyline is amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's such a good show. It's such a good concept. It's a concept I've never seen on TV before. That's enough for TV shows. Now we're going to move on to books. I only have 3 books. I've read like 8 books. I've read 8 books this year so far. And out of them, I'm going to suggest 4 books. But I only have 3 of them because I suggested one and I gave it to a friend and he hasn't given it back. Anyway, for non-fiction, I'm going to recommend Light is the New Black. This is such a good book. It's kind of spiritual, but self-help, and I love it, and it just makes you realize that you can do it. Like, it's such a good book, and I don't even know how to describe it, but I probably will read it again. Like, it's a book that you could read again. It gives you so much, like, actual steps that you can take in. It's got meditation and stuff. I recommend this book. Now, this is a sequel, so I would recommend reading Whisper first, but I read Whisper. I can't speak. I read Whisper last year, but I have to say Weapon actually exceeded my expectations. I didn't really have high expectations, but it's weird and insane that this book is a week. It's over 2 weeks. I'm like, how can you do that? How can you write this thick of a book for 2 weeks? But I stayed up to 2 a.m. finishing it because it is so good. The storyline is amazing. I want it to become a TV show. The concept of the book is amazing. It's kind of similar to stuff, but still, if this became like this needs a movie adaptation immediately, and I would happily fund it. I don't have any money to my name, but I would happily try to fund this movie adaptation. It probably wouldn't do as well because I wouldn't have as much money, but anyway, I would fund it. Self-help, sci-fi, fantasy, fiction, mystery, crime, fun, adventure, love, romance. A good book, a good teen book as well. It's kind of not really teen, it's kind of like post-teen, adult slightly. And then you also heard me talk about One of Us is Lying. This is the sequel, One of Us is Next, and this is such a good book as well. Definitely recommend this series, but it's a murder mystery, teen murder mystery. It's a better Riverdale. It's kind of what it is. Love the twist, and it was anybody who's like, oh, I could have seen that coming. I'm like, no, you couldn't. You couldn't. Guarantee you wouldn't have been able to see that coming. Anyway. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you a little insight into who I am as a person, because I think it did.
Anyways.
Say hi to my video.
Hey video, what's going on? Yeah. Alright. See ya, love you.
Have a good stay. Love you too. Okay, so I just got off a FaceTime call with my sister. It cut out on me basically saying that I think this video really showed you guys my personality because I put on a little bit of a mask. Not really, I don't really. Like, my sister was like, you sound so weird in the reset video, and I was like, yeah, I don't know. Everybody has that kind of like mask voice. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. A TV show video is definitely coming if that's something you guys want, and how I use Notion, the ultimate productivity app, is also coming. And yeah, anyway, I will see you guys on Friday with a vlog, and with that being said,